Today we are going to be discussing Biosculpture's brand new product, which is the new color gel that is just launched. So for those of you that obviously all of you know, toward the end of last year, Biosculpture launched their brand new color builder gel range. So just to clear up any confusion there, the color gel and the color builder gel are two completely different products. So today we're going to be focusing on the color gel and just answering all your questions. So if you have any questions, let us know. I will try to get back to all of your questions today. If not, we will get back to them in the chat box. This will also be recorded. You're going to all ask me just now, is this recorded? So it will definitely be recorded and you can watch in your own time again. Okay, so let's talk about the new color gel. Why the change? So all of us know Evo. All right, Evo's been around for a really long time already, a couple years. It's for many of us technicians is your go-to product in the salon. So why the change from Evo to Biosculpture? So just so that I can show you a visual change over here. Evo has been reformulated, so the entire range, but it's not just a reformulation, it's a completely brand new product. But Evo has evolved into Biosculpture Color Gel. So this is the link right here. Okay, so to clear up any questions that you have, all of you know Biogel. This is our Biosculpture's gel in a jar system. This remains exactly as it is. Biogel remains unchanged. Biogel colors are not becoming Biosculpture colors in a bottle. So your Biogel in a jar range, all the colors that you know and love remain exactly as is. Why? Because we are giving technicians the option of application preference as well as a wider variety of treatment options. So do you want a gel in a jar system that complements and suits different nail types, or are you wanting a gel in a bottle system? Okay, so to clear up the first question, the main question that we've been getting, Biogel remains exactly the same, no change to Biogel. So all the colors that you know and you love in the Biogel in a jar range are remaining exactly the same. All right, so that still means that you have that wide color palette that Biosculpture offers. So the change we are seeing is Evo, which is transitioning over to Biosculpture Color Gel. The first thing that we want to discuss now about the new Biosculpture Color Gel is that there are 60 colors launching to start in the new Biosculpture color range. So that means, let's talk about what's this color, Esme. So Esme, that was in Evo, has now transitioned into Biosculpture Color Gel, but as Esme. So it's the color you love. It's the shade that you love. It's the shade that your clients love. It might be one of your most popular colors, which is now in a brand new packaging with a brand new formulation with brand new benefits, which we are going to discuss. Okay, so will the bases from Evo, so Flex Base, Contour, or 80 Base, and then the top coats, will the bases and will the top coats be changing over? Not just yet. Okay, so I'm not going to say too much about that today, but the change that you are seeing is the new Biosculpture Color Gel range, not to the Evo bases. So the Evo bases, the Evo top coats remain exactly as is for now. Then we get a lot of clients asking, you want a HEMA-free alternative for a base coat or for a top coat. Remember your Biogel range, your base bio-based gel, your soft gel, the top coat, etc. Those are all HEMA-free alternatives. So if ever you do get a client that has a sensitivity and you do want a HEMA-free alternative, you have the Biogel range already existing in your salon that you can then use. All right, so let's talk about what Biosculpture Color Gel offers. I've been fortunate enough to be working with this product for a good couple of months now, and I can't even begin to tell you how amazing it is to work with a new product. Keeping in mind, like I said, Evo is an amazing range. I've been using it in my salon continuously. It's some of the most popular shades in the salon. My clients love it. So now we're changing over, and obviously always a new product is is a little bit out of your comfort zone. So you do have some questions when you introduce that product, especially when you have a product that is working so well already. So when you think that Biosculpture can't get any better, then the lab comes with something new, and our lab says to us, so we have a brand new formulation. But not only is it a brand new formulation of your already loved existing colors that your clients are already used to, we are featuring a brand new look with this new bottle. Okay, so here we have the brand new bottle, similar to your color builder bottle, except that you have a round dome top instead of a flat dome top. So that helps you distinguish the difference between color gel and color builder gel, but also now you have the true color of the product right on display. So whether you are displaying your products front facing, side facing, or top facing for selection in the salon, you are able to see the true color displayed. So there you also have the true color on the wrap label on the bottle. So we have a new bottle. With a new bottle is a wide neck opening, which means that it's easier access and product control. And then the best feature for me of the new packaging is a brand new custom design brush. For me, this is where the biggest difference comes in, because that custom design brush has been so carefully designed to work not only with Biosculpture products, but to work and complement the natural nail and different shapes of cuticle outlines of natural nails. The brush almost positions itself into the cuticle outline. You get perfect shaping, you get perfect detailing around the cuticle outline. I've just seen such a huge improvement in how my overlays look, the regrowth of the cuticle outline, because the detailing around the cuticle is just so beautiful. So have a look at the brush. Remember that when you're doing your cuticle application or application around the cuticle, you can always use the upper arch brush to help you with that detailing and just to help you get that crisp finish around the cuticle and side walls. But I find that I'm having to do that so much less because the new gel brush is doing it for me. Okay, so then the next feature is obviously the product itself. So the new color gel, talking technician to technician, the biggest difference and feature for you is the color pigments. I can't explain to you the color pigments. You're going to have to see it for yourself. It's improved color pigments. It's intense color pigments. So you are almost getting solid coverage in a single layer application. And the pigment is so intense and it's so packed with true pigment that you are getting the most amazing coverage on the natural nail. So the application is a dream. It just makes, for me as a nail technician, to work with the products, it makes the application so easy. It's long lasting, it's chip free. My clients have noticed the difference. They are saying that the color is so beautiful. You're going to see in a whole bunch of the videos that we post online and some of the content, you can actually just see in one single stroke the amazing results that the color gel offers. All right, then what I want to talk about as well as for those of you who have been using Evo. Remember with Evo, to get good bonding and secure bonding during the application, you would have to cleanse the base or builder layer first, refine it with a soft buffer, and then apply your Evo color. With the new color gel, no cleansing and no buffing of the base or builder layer is needed before applying the color gel. Your color gel can be applied directly to your cured base or your cured builder layer. So that saves you a lot of time. It gives you the time in between clients to actually just have a breather, go get something to eat, just get your table clean before your next client. So it gives you that 5 to 10 minutes extra in your appointment, and then you've got the solid pigment and coverage that the product is giving. So it's just making your overall treatment time that much quicker. Okay, next thing. So I keep talking and then I think, okay, I've got into everything, but there's more. With the color gel, the new formulation is an allergy tested formulation, and that means that the lab at Biosculpture has gone into such immense detail to formulate this product with not only really good ingredients, but to formulate the product with care in mind, so that it means that it is a safer product to use, not only for technicians, but for customers as well. So it gives you as the technician the huge peace of mind of using a safe, good quality product on your customers. So firstly, we have an allergy tested formulation. It is HEMA-free, so all your new Biosculpture color gels are a HEMA-free formulation, as well as a TPO-free formulation. All right, so let's compact everything that we've just spoken about. The new color gel by Biosculpture does not replace Biogel. Biogel stays. Biogel is Biosculpture's flagship product. It was the product that Biosculpture first launched. It's remained some of the top selling products all of these years. So definitely I would say, if you aren't already, chat to your educator or your distributor and really look at combining these two products into your salon, because you can then offer such a much bigger, wider treatment options for your customer. You can treat more nail types, you can treat different nail conditions, you can target different nail lengths. So there's a lot more option and availability to you when you combine the two systems. So that, first things first, Biogel remains exactly the same. Evo is changing over in 60 colors first to the new Biosculpture color gel. The remainder of the Evo range, color gel range, will change over during this year as well. All right, so chat to your distributor. They will give you more information about the when and which colors are available and when the other new colors will be available. We have a brand new look, new bottle, true color right on display, as well as a color match cap. There's a different color that you can see. We have a new bottle with a wide neck opening, which allows better access and control when applying and working with the product. And then a custom design brush in the new bottle. Like I said to you, that brush is just going to do its own talking, because it just gives you a really precise, really thorough application. And what the brush does is it allows even coverage of the product over the entire nail. So it avoids any shrieking, it avoids any pitting of the product, it avoids any areas where the pigment is not even. So it just gives you a really smooth, even coverage. All right, and then it is allergy tested, it is TPO free, it is HEMA free. So literally there's not a box that color gel doesn't tick. It ticks every single box that you can think of. Okay, so let's get back to some questions here. Someone's asking, where can I do training for Biosculpture? You in Joburg. We'll pop your message after the live, but we have distributors right across South Africa. So we will be in touch, we'll get your details, and then we will let you know where your closest distributor is. All right, let's see if you have any questions about the new color gel, you can let us know. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Okay. I think I've gotten back to everyone's questions. If I've missed anything, just pop it into the chat box again. So let's talk about the process a little bit. So as we've said, you don't need to cleanse and buff. So you will start with your nail plate preparation, and then remember SPS and grip. I'm not going to go too much into detail about that. Go back on our grid if you want to know more about SPS and grip. We've done detailed videos, applications, information sessions about that, or chat to your educator. So when you do your nail plate preparation, you will end off with SPS as your final step of nail plate preparation, and then you will apply grip, which is your adhesion enhancer. Grip is not an essential for every single customer, so grip will be applied when necessary. Then you will start with your base layer application. Your base layer application, or your base layer, is chosen according to your client's nail type and condition. So there you're going to establish, does your client have a thin nail, a really hard, strong nail? So you apply your base layer. Many of you love flex, and I'm going to talk more about flex now with regards to color application. So you'll choose your base layer, you will apply your base layer, and you will cure it. Then in most cases, you are going to do your builder layer, which is your upper arch layer, which gives the nail support, structure, and shape on the upper arch. So often, like for instance, I don't know if I just did my nails over there. So you can see I have a typical 5-layer overlay. Soak off an overlay takes me anything from an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes or so. So it's not really long. Then your client's nails with that builder layer, that is what gives the nail support. That is what gives the nail the structure that it needs to be able to grow out. So you will choose your builder layer. This could be bio-base, it could be soft gel, it could be builder gel, it could be contour, whichever of the gels, it could even be color builder gel. Whichever of the builders you chose, you will apply your builder layer and you will cure it for the recommended time. After you've cured your base or builder layer, you will then go in with your color gel. Again, you don't need to cleanse and you don't need to buff unless you needed to. So if you see that your surface is not smooth and you weren't happy, you do have the option to cleanse and buff. But what's amazing now is that it's an option, not a must. And then you will apply 1 to 2 layers of your color gel, depending on the pigment coverage that you want to achieve. And then you will end off with your top coat. All right. So let's talk a little bit about flex. I saw a bunch of questions about flex. So flex base is a very unique base gel in Biosculpture's treatment gel offering. Flex base is a very flexible base layer which bonds with all types of nails, but it's especially beneficial for a flexible, very soft natural nail. But flex base needs to be applied really thin in the application. So you are applying a thinner than normal layer with EvoFlex base. So you cure that for 60 seconds. So it's vitally important that with flex, you apply flex in a thin layer. If you apply flex in a thicker layer, it doesn't cure through properly. So you do not want to risk having uncured product. So you will always ensure that with flex base, you apply the base layer in a normal flat base layer, thin application, and cure it for 60 seconds. Then you will always pair a builder layer with flex base. So you will then choose bio-base gel, or you will choose builder gel, or you will choose contour, always depending on the nail type, but also the length of the nail. So that will determine your strength and your end results. So you will apply your builder layer, you will cure it, and then you apply your 2 layers of color and your top coat. All right, so just 2 things to note with flex. Flex is always applied in a flat base layer application, a thin base layer application. And secondly, it's cured for 60 seconds. And you will always pair builder gel, you will always pair flex base, with a builder layer. So in other words, you will never use flex in a 4-layer overlay. You will always do flex in a 5-layer overlay where you have that builder layer. All right. Do we have any more questions? Okay. A question that we have gotten is color gel stronger than Evo? Okay, remember, this is not a color builder gel. So your strength in the application, yes, color does give durability. It gives support. But the strength in your application is coming from your builder layer that you've selected and applied. If you are doing a color builder gel, then yes, it's very strong. It's got fiber particles. It has color pigment, so it gives you the strength and the color all in one. So your end result of the gel application is very strong, yes, because you've paired it correctly with the base, cured, and then your builder layer. So if you're unsure about Biosculpture's gel offering that is designed for different nail types, different nail conditions, etc., then get in touch with your educator. But for instance, I often would use bio-based gel or flex as my base layer paired with a builder layer. So it could be builder gel, it could be contour, or even base gel, and then proceeding with your 2 layers of color and your top coat. And the end result is so strong. It's so supportive. The nails last as long as you supported your upper arch. So we have a question. For flex base, do you need to wipe before applying the builder layer? No, you don't. So you cure your base layer of flex, and then you can apply your builder layer immediately. Okay, so here we have a question. So it's flex base, 2 layers of color depending on the pigment, and then gloss. No. Remember we said that flex base must always be paired in a 5-layer overlay. So it would be base, flex base, it would be a builder layer like soft gel or base gel or contour, etc. Then 2 layers of your color and your one or 2 layers of your color and your top coat. If you were working on a really short nail or toenail, for instance, and you were going to do a 4-layer overlay, then you can do base gel or soft gel as your base layer, or even 80 base, and then you can apply your color directly to the base layer. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Do I need new training if you're training Evo? Not at all. If you have any questions, you're obviously welcome to reach out to your educator or your distributor, but you do not need to have any new additional training. Reach out to your team, your support team, because we have videos that you can watch, application videos. We have information documents that we can give you. So all the information that you need about color gel we can give you, but you don't necessarily need new training. However, remember, we do offer that training and support. So if you feel a little bit rusty and you want to improve on your skill and technique, then chat to your educator and come in for almost like a technique-based workshop, not necessarily training. You coming in and you brushing up on your technique, on your skill, your product knowledge, so that you can make sure you are equipped with what's happening, what's new, what's on trend in the industry as well. Okay, another question. Can you apply color gel over builder gel? Yes, you can. So regardless of which builder layer you are doing, builder gel or soft gel or bio-based gel, you can apply the color gel directly to the cured layer. You do not need to cleanse or buff. Okay, I think we got to all the questions. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait for you to try the new products. I know that once you've tried 1 or 2 new colors, you are going to be wanting to buy them all. They are that amazing to work with. If you have any questions, reach out to us. But yeah, enjoy working with the product, and we will be having a really new, exciting live coming out soon, where we will just be going back to basics, talking about all the different gels that Biosculpture offers. How do you customize your treatment based on different nail types? How do you tailor home care for your clients? So we will be going back to basics and just doing an overall refresher and talking about the different gel overlay applications that Biosculpture offers. Thank you everyone for joining. Was it?